Hello again everybody and welcome back to Boozetooz. Today we're going to be unboxing the biggest Youtooz product that I've ever unboxed on this channel. It's also even the biggest Youtooz product that they've ever actually sold. It is so big that I had to move my camera back 1.5 feet and I'm pretty sure it's still going to take up most of the screen. But here it is, the IsaacWhy 2-foot Youtooz Plush. I almost dropped it there. So without further ado, let's open this thing up. I hope you guys have had a great 2024 so far. It's good to get back into making videos. I haven't made a video in like 3.5 months, which is the longest I've ever gone since I started this channel, so it's time to get back into it. As you guys probably saw, the Boozetooz is finally a real thing, and I'm going to be unboxing that later this year, but leading up to that, we are going to make the coolest videos we can, starting off with this thing. But before we open this up, I'm going to take it back off my desk because I need to give you guys a better view of it. So I'm actually going to have to take down some of my display here. Man, look at that. The desk looks so empty. Alright, now I should be able to put this thing right up against the wall, and it shouldn't take up too much of the screen. I guess we'll see. Just to give you guys an idea on how big this box really is, I'm going to put a regular Youtooz box in front of it. Check that out. Now this is a very, very rare plush. It might be the rarest plush they've ever made. There was only a total of 50 of these plushes made, which is also why it was so expensive. This thing costed a whopping $175 after shipping. A little bit expensive for me, not gonna lie, so I wasn't planning on actually picking one up, but then Plantan, the great Plantan, #1 Youtooz collector, hit me up. Unfortunately, these things were only shipping to the United States, so he needed me to buy it for him, and now I'm gonna ship it off to him after I make this video. So huge thank you to Plantan for giving me the opportunity to unbox this thing. But that was a lot of talking, so without further ado, let's finally get this thing out of the box. Alrighty, I think my plan of attack on this thing is probably just to flip it upside down like I do with the 1-foot figures. Maybe I can, oh wow. Check that, alright, I'm gonna give you guys the money shot first, okay? Check that thing out, if you guys can see that. There we go, bam! Wow, that thing is huge. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. It definitely fills out the box. Alright, I think I'll just pull it out, because it is a plush and it should be fairly light. As light as a 2-foot plush can be. Alright, let's get rid of this box. I might be able to put my box back, actually. Wait a minute. There we go. Look at that. Now it's looking a little bit more like the Boozetooz disc. I apologize for the amount of plastic crinkling you guys are about to hear. I guess we're going to turn to an ASMR channel for about a minute. And here it is. Bam! In its little trash bag. Oh man, the screen is so dark now. What the heck happened? Alright, maybe I do have to take that box back out so I can push him all the way back. Bam! There he is. Alright, maybe I should actually take him out of the plastic bag now. I really wish I had the 1-foot IsaacWhy right now to compare this thing to, because this thing is absolutely massive and it's actually pretty heavy. Not gonna lie, for a plush, it's actually a lot heavier than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I feel like you could get a nice little pump with this thing, do a little workout with it. This thing was very expensive, but I gotta say the detail on it looks really, really good. A lot of time with these oversized plushies, the detail suffers a little bit. But, I mean, they did a great job with this one. It looks just like a regular, like, you know, 1-foot plush, except it's massive. Here's another little size comparison. This little pop anomaly. Check that thing out. Look at that size difference. This thing is massive. Look at these giant Youtooz eyes. So we got the beak, we got the sunglasses, we got the little penguin feet. And of course, you can't forget the propeller hat on the top there. Look at that. Even the propeller, I mean, it doesn't move side to side, but it moves up and down if that counts. And this thing is super soft as well. It's clear they used the same material that they use for their regular 1-foots, because this thing, I mean, you could definitely use this thing as an actual pillow. If you're out in the wilderness, you're stranded in the woods, and you brought your little IsaacWhy 2-foot plushie, oh man, you're in for a cozy night. Not to mention the sheer size will scare away any coyotes. As soon as they see the big green penguin with the propeller hat powers, they'll scramble right away. But now let me give you guys a little 360 of this thing as well. I mean, there's not too much to see on the back here, but look at that. You got this little tail there. Oh, we do have the tag too. I forgot about the tag. I'm not sure how I can get this tag close enough to the camera to really show you guys, because I don't know. We got about a 3-foot difference here between the camera and the actual desk. But I'm gonna try my best here. There we go. So we got the little pink fabric Youtooz tag right there, and of course we have the actual paper tag right here as well. So we got that reflective version of the 2-foot IsaacWhy plush right there. On the inside it says, "Thank you for collecting me, IsaacWhy 2-foot, designed by Castro and Sabrina." I wonder if they actually just blew up the first version of this thing, or if they had to kind of redesign it a little bit. The only reason I'm thinking that is just so it would actually like stand upright, but then again, this is a very wide plush. So I mean, I don't think it has much of a problem standing up anyway. Look at that thing. You can't push that thing over. It's like an iceberg. Alright, so now I guess I'll grab some other plushies and we can compare the size for those ones. So here is a regular 1-foot Youtooz plushie. I'm gonna put it right there. Look at that. Don't ever talk to me or my son ever again. How is this 1 foot and then this is 2 foot? I guess I mean, it makes sense like upwards, but like it's so massive. So there's only one other 2-foot plush out there, I believe. Wait, actually no, never mind. I lied. There's the J-Schlatt one too, and then there's the Technoblade. So there's 4, I think. If there's any more that I forgot, let me know down below. But I'm thinking about the Slimecicle one, because that one's also very wide, and I like how they chose 2 of the really wide ones to make into the 2-foot plushies, because I mean, if you're making a 2-foot plushie, you might as well go all the way and make the biggest one you can possibly make. By the way, this is my favorite Youtooz plush of all time now. I got this thing from Plantain a couple of months ago, and this thing is awesome. It's a great looking plush. But now, I have an even better idea. Now this plushie is also a 1-foot plushie, but is the biggest 1-foot plushie that I have. And I always thought this was a massive plush, but now that I'm seeing this thing, I mean, this thing looks kind of small. It is the 1-foot Slimecicle Youtooz plushie. Uh-oh, it's falling off. This thing's too wide as well, won't fit on the desk. Here, let me move it up a little bit. There we go, check that thing out. All right, I'll do them like side by side. Move over, Isaac. I can barely push him over, he's too heavy. Wow, I pushed him over too far. I can't see the screen like I usually can because I'm so far ahead of the camera. There we go, that's a little bit better. They're just 2 big blobs. We got the small blob and the big blob. Alright, I honestly don't know what else to do with this thing. I mean, it's a plushie. Alright, I think I did all the size comparisons that I could possibly do. I honestly wonder how much this thing weighs. This thing weighs like a good, I don't know, like 10 pounds maybe? I don't know, maybe I'm overestimating that. Actually, I can look in the box. This thing weighs 4.6 kilograms. I'm American, so that doesn't mean much to me. But Europeans, here's your time to shine. Oh my god, dude, I got this thing spot on. 4.6 kilograms is apparently 10.1 pounds. Who needs a scale when you got booze? I couldn't have been more exact. Here, I'll give you guys another little 360 of this thing. I'll show you guys the bottom of it. How's that? We got the green on the bottom there. We got his white little tummy right there. We got the propellers on the top. Those things look pretty cool. And he's just as wide on the side as he is on the front and the back there. The little stubby tail there, very cool. So what do you guys think? Is this one of the coolest things that I've unboxed on the channel? I personally think it is. But now that we got a 2-foot here, I really want to unbox a 2-foot Pepe. But I don't know if I'm willing to spend $6,000 on it. You know what? Maybe I'll take a picture of myself actually holding this thing up, and then I'll put it in the video right about here. Alrighty, well I think that is all I have for you guys for this video. Thank you again to Plantain for the opportunity to unbox this thing. This thing is honestly one of the coolest things I've ever unboxed on the channel. And I hope Youtooz does decide to continue making really cool, unique things like 2-foot plushies every once in a while, because they're fun. But if you guys could like this video, subscribe for more, and comment down below, I would appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video.